Hey guys, welcome back to Lap 1 News, and it has been a while. It's been a long while since my last video, and that is because there's just not much opportunity to record, and there's nothing to say, really. There's not a lot to say. For all the little snippets of news, you can go to my Twitter at Lap1News1. And I will be posting news on there, retweeting, things like that. I'm just trying to be more active on there whilst I can't get videos out here. But let's get into the news we have had in the last few days. Formula 1 has a return date. It is targeting a return. Now that return is set to be in Austria with, I think the rumour is there's 2 races in Austria, followed by 2 races at Silverstone. That would be interesting, and honestly it would just be great to have racing back, because let's be honest, it's not been very fun without it. Because even the virtual races, they've been a bit lackluster, really. Like, it's a good game, and I'm looking forward to the new one coming out, F1 2020, on I think it was the 10th of July. But it's not proper racing. It's not watching cars go round on a track, like physically. It's just not the same. So as soon as we can get back racing again in the real world, the better. But yeah, I think that's all I can think of that's happened with Formula 1 recently. There's just the usual rumours about are people staying, are people leaving, the usual silly season nonsense that is a load of fun to get involved in. Formula E, they are doing virtual races. Again, not nearly as good as it is in real life, but it is a virtual championship as opposed to just the single one-off races that Formula 1 are doing. So that adds more competition to it. I think Max Gunter at the minute is running away, or he's going to run away with it. He's won 2 races out of 2. Is leading the championship. So that'll be interesting to... it'd be interesting to watch. See if he can continue that hot run of form that he is on currently. In terms of the BTCC, I haven't heard anything about their plans to return or much about their hopes for the season ahead. I think it's unlikely that we'll get anything anytime soon. But I will keep you up to date as and when it arrives. Can you tell I'm out of practice with this? With F1, it was supposed to be the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend, and they released render and a video of the F1 2020 game of Max Verstappen's car going around the Zandvoort circuit. That looked pretty... The banking at the final corner looks immense, amazing. So that'll be great fun to drive when the game finally comes out and when we are finally able to see there. It's a shame that I think it's personally unlikely if we see a race at Zandvoort this year, especially because they've sold a lot of tickets, a lot of tickets, and that it's a shame for all the fans, and it's a shame for all the fans of all motorsport that have bought tickets and not going to be able to go to the race, because it might be the only chance you get to go to a race and it's called off, or it has to be behind closed doors because of the situation right now. I mean, we had tickets for the London E-Prix. That was going to be my first Formula E race, and we were looking forward to it, but unfortunately we're not sure if that's going to happen. It just depends on when this lockdown gets lifted in the UK, which, I mean, it'll also be the same for the BTCC. That probably won't get started again until the lockdown starts to be lifted. And even then with BTCC, I don't see it happening behind closed doors. I don't know about the money in BTCC, but it's not going to be nearly as much as it is with Formula One, which could perhaps afford to do races behind closed doors without the fans. And whilst I remember, actually, DTM, Audi are leaving at the end of this season, which just leaves one constructor. I can't remember who that is. I think it might be BMW left in DTM. So that is going to be... I mean, who knows what's going to happen with that, because if there's only one make of car in the entire series, it's just going to fall. It's not going to be as competitive. It's going to be like the Ferrari challenge in a way. That's just one constructor, but in that was made for that. Ferrari challenge was made to be just Ferraris, whereas DTM is supposed to be everywhere. It's supposed to be all as many as you can get. So quite what will happen with that, I don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And yeah, I think that's as much as I can ramble on for now. As I say, I will upload a video when I can record one, when I can think of things to talk about that perhaps you might be interested in hearing. Might stray a little bit away from news. I know we're called Lap 1 News, but there's limited things you can talk about with news right now. It might be more interesting to do some other things like hypotheticals, my opinions on certain drivers. Who knows? I'll have a think. But if you want to keep up to date, the best place for that is going to be my Twitter, which, as I said, was Lap 1 News 1, because that is where you will get all the news as and when it comes as quick as possible, because with a video I can't just make a video out of one news item, But yeah, I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been John Whitaker from Lap 1 News. Stay safe, and I'm out. See you next time.